I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. You all have been experiencing life on planet Earth through a dimensional perspective that is shifting. In other words, you are shifting the way that you perceive your reality, and that is what allows the reality that you perceive and experience to change. In some cases, you see it happening in real time. You notice that miracles are possible. You notice that quantum leaps are possible. You notice that spontaneous remissions are possible, and the more that you notice these things, the more you hold the perspective that is truer to your true self. The true self knows, and you are seeking to know what the true self knows. In order to do that, you must find your alignment with your true self and with Source, and in order to do that, sometimes all you must do is change your perspective on something. You change the way you look at something, you change you in it, and you certainly change your experience of it, and then you have nothing to resist. You have nothing to condemn, you have nothing to judge, you have nothing to fear. It is only when you take your power back that you can know yourself as powerful. And again, the true self, the whole self is powerful and knows that power. It is easier to know without the veil, and I will grant you that. Therefore, no one in the higher realms would have expected anything else from you, and you all wanted to have the experience of being veiled as souls. As humans, you wonder why would you ever take on the veil and experiment with the experience of physical reality? Why would you ever want to know yourselves as separate and separate from Source? You have your reasons. You don't have to discover what all those reasons are to realize that you are the one who is playing the game with you, and you are the one who is discovering the rules of the game. Now, as you shift your perspective and you know that miracles are possible, you then become one with the reality that you want to experience, and you realize that the reality you have been experiencing is not so solid. It's not long-lasting, and it's not even the reality that someone sitting next to you would be experiencing if they were to report their experience of it to you. Again, different perspectives, and that is how it was always meant to be there on Earth. But once you realize that you can take on the perspective of the person who seems to be having a very good time in life, instead of resenting them, you take your power back. You take your power back from circumstances, conditions, from others who would like you to hand your power to them, and you do so without any resentment towards them because you know they were playing their role in your game. And then you live your life as an awakened consciousness, and the evidence is all around you. The evidence is in your life. It's in the way you feel, and it's in your relationships with others, which also change when you change the way you look at them. I invite you to feel for your power, to seek out your alignment, and to experience the reality that is of your preference and your creation, and I want you to know that there is absolutely nothing holding you back. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame.